Have you been doing HIIT or high intensity training multiple days a week for years now and wondering why your hormones are out of whack? Yeah, it's kind of a given. And I understand how we get exposed to this information and how prevalent it is, how much we're told this is what we need to do as women and just push your body harder and harder. And unfortunately, that almost always results in backlash. Let me tell you a little story about yours truly. Okay, so when I was in my early 20s, I started realizing I was having metabolic issues. I had weight loss resistance, but I also was having period problems. I was having digestive issues, and I thought I was doing all the healthy things. I was working out a bunch. I was training for a half marathon. I was eating well. I was a vegetarian. I do not recommend that, but it's what I was doing because that is what is healthy. And I also was teaching group fitness, like boot camp and spin classes. Ugh. It took me a while to realize that those things were actually making my health so much worse. And when I got around to studying functional medicine and running lab tests for myself, like a comprehensive stool test and a hair tissue mineral test and a hormone Dutch test, I really found that my body was probably screaming at me for years with these symptoms, telling me to just calm down. My body was telling me it needed more nourishment, it needed more nutrients, it needed more food. And it also needed me to exercise slower, move slower, do more low intensity, expose myself to things that were going to help my hormones, not get in the way of them. So this is just your friendly reminder that if you are overdoing it with your workouts, which if you're somebody who's like, oh, the idea of not doing a hard workout really stresses me out, you probably are. Or if you haven't reassessed your workout routine and you're dealing with symptoms like low mood, low energy, period disruption, or you're in perimenopause and it's really been rocky, or you're having sleep issues, or you're having lots of bloating or constipation, then it's a good idea to assess how your workouts, how your fitness, how your exercise is supporting you or not.